Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, basketball fans. The kid will be here momentarily. But for now, it's Daddy here. We are watching the Milwaukee Bucks, the Phoenix Suns, the two teams that played in the NBA Finals in 2021. Personally, it's always going to be one of the greatest sports experiences of my life. And it happened during some crazy times for us with our family because we were moving during the finals to Philadelphia from Milwaukee. Like right afterward, we're unpacking the house while watching this part of home happen for us. Our Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Suns in 2021 in the finals. They lose the first two and then go on this insane run of 4 consecutive wins to win the NBA World Championship. They're about to tip off in our hometown of Milwaukee at Fiserv Forum. Of course, we are here in our palatial Sorgi Story Studios here in Philadelphia. Today, they have the blue court for the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lake Michigan court, if you will. I have to see what jerseys each team is going to be wearing, whether the Suns are going to be in the purple, the Bucks in white, or if they're doing something different. If they're going to be wearing the black, what they call the Valley jerseys for the Suns, we shall have to see. In the meantime, leave some comments. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us where you're watching it from, or whatever else is on your mind. Let us know. Absolutely. I'm socialing the video as we speak, so I may be somewhat semi-occupied. The kid will be here momentarily. He's taking care of a couple things that he needs to do upstairs before we begin together. But, oh my gosh, I'm looking at that beautiful Milwaukee Art Museum, the Calatrava. Just fantastic. Just fantastic. As I share this on all the socials. Bear with me here. Thanks for your patience. Having some issues with Facebook. They're not being nice to us right now. We'll deal with that. We'll be all right. But chime in with us. Join us in this discussion. Of course, we did a live yesterday with the Milwaukee, with our Marquette Golden Eagles taking on the DePaul Blue Demons. Of course, Marquette grabbed that win. Forgive the audio showing up when it's not supposed to be, as we're watching this game on Sling. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. It's all good. We'll fix this. We'll be all right. Thank you for your patience. But this is a ridiculous Eastern Conference. Just ridiculous. When you've got the Bucks, you've got the Celtics, you've got the Philadelphia 76ers, where we live. It is a 3-team race in the Eastern Conference, as it has been, or as it was back when I was growing up in the 80s. Best 3 teams in the East are what they were back in the 80s. The more things change, the more they rotate back and become the same. Not always just staying the same, but rotating back and become the same. The cycles of life. Oh, we're watching Embiid and Giannis on a Google video. That might be the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll have to see. Yes, CJ. Good afternoon, college basketball or college and NBA basketball fans. I'm not as much of an NBA fan as much as I am a college fan. I think because of the tournament. Yes, as Anthony's saying, he will be there momentarily. As much as the tournament, I think it's more of a team-oriented game. I don't sense as much of the passion of the game in terms of the action or in terms of even the fan base themselves with the NBA typically as they do with college. And college basketball is so much a part of my life when I went to Marquette because it's what puts Marquette on the map as a university, along with everything else. But I love watching the best in the world do what they do. And that's what makes the NBA great. I'm not as big of an NBA fan, but I am definitely a Bucks fan. Grew up watching that team. Fell in love with them back in the 80s. I mean, the squad they had back then, Marcus Johnson, Sidney Moncrief, Bob Lanier, Paul Pressey, Brian Winters. I mean, Terry Cummings later on. Ricky Pierce. I mean, they had a squad back then. There were years where if you transpose them into some of the years in the 2010s, they'd win the championship. But they kept running into the Larry Bird Celtics. They kept running into the Dr. J Sixers, and they could never get over the hump to get into the finals and play the Lakers, who in regular season they'd regularly beat. It's all matchups. And that's how the game is. That's what makes basketball so intriguing, is the matchups. No, he's already got that done. He's got to take care of a couple other things. But it's just fantastic. I love, especially when you get top level games like this. Jackson Johnson, to make a great point. The Suns getting Durant in that trade. They may have clinched an NBA Finals berth. That'll definitely give you. But I don't think they have as complete of a team, maybe, as any of those three superstar teams in the East. The Bucks, Sixers, Celtics. Who comes out of that? I don't know. But I think they'll be battle tested. And I think they will have a better overall lineup, top to bottom. And yes, it is a 2021 NBA championship rematch. Absolutely. That's what makes this game so amazing. And this match is going to be amazing by far. Now, you do not, though, have Giannis. You don't have Middleton. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. And it especially would hurt if it comes to head with a situation of who gets home court advantage. Because there's not just this matchup. There's one coming up on March 14th in Phoenix. And if the two teams finish with the same record, then you've got the Suns, if they win both those matchups, they grab home court. And I know the Bucks didn't have home court when they won the whole ball of wax in 2021. But it makes a difference. It absolutely makes a difference. Now, the Bucks do have a better bench by far. By far. But I think if it's starting five against starting five, Phoenix has this tip. But it doesn't mean Milwaukee can't get the job done. It's going to be hard. CJ, Warriors ought to pop the Timberwolves in the jaw a few times tonight on Espen. That sounds very reasonable. Very reasonable. Opening tip goes to the black-clad Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, Drew Holiday. Oh, mindfulness. He's falling out of bounds. The only way he's going to be able to keep it in bounds is to throw it off Devin Booker's chest. He did it, and the Bucks get the ball back. Mindfulness. Milwaukee playing on that blue court. Love the blue court. Wish they had that as well as the black court. Oh, beautiful lead-in pass. Bobby Portis. First points of the game going to Milwaukee. Wearing their black with cream jerseys. I love that the Bucks are like, oh, the kid is coming. Chicago Hoosier Austin, the kid is on the way. Now, I don't see CP3 at the moment. Errant 3 rebounded by Portis. So, yeah, they're not full strength on either side. Portis with the mid-range. Beautiful 4-0 Milwaukee. I've always been someone that's believed that if you're resting a player for injury, or if you're resting a player, especially in terms of load management, there's a legitimacy to it. There is a legitimacy to that. But fans paid really good money. Phoenix gets their first points of the game on the mid-range. Fans pay really good money to go to these games. If those players are not going to be on the court, what you need to do is, at least during pregame in the first quarter, put them someplace in the concourses where they sign autographs for free. They're getting paid to be there for the fans. They should at least give the fans that if they can't play. And I'm not saying that they should change their medical decisions and their rest decisions. I get that. That's okay. But do something for the fans. All right, Jackson making the comment. The Spurs are losing 16 in a row, nowhere near playoff contention. They haven't made the playoffs since 2018-19. If it were me, splash down. Craig for 3, giving Phoenix 5-4 lead. If it were me, I would say to Pop, I think you should let it go, but I think it's your decision. You give him the right to call when his career is over, when the Popovich era in San Antonio is over. With what he's done in his career there, he should be the one making the decision. But I think it should end. I agree with you. Milwaukee grabbing a loose ball. Man. Kids taking care of a couple business things. Well, we're here, 9:28 left. Milwaukee down 5-4. You can see this blue court. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just beautiful. That shade of Mediterranean blue. Allen just getting destroyed on the drive. Chris Paul's in the game, by the way. Destroyed on the drive. Phoenix gets that ball back. It's going to be hard for Milwaukee. This is going to be hard. More mid-range. Aaron Rodgers is happy, except it's the wrong team. The team he doesn't own or co-own. 7-4 Phoenix. Because, again, Aaron Rodgers is a co-owner of the Milwaukee Bucks, which will remain, I think, after he leaves the Green Bay Packers and goes to his next destination, which I am 1,000% in the camp and believing that that's going to happen. He's done. He's done as a Packer. Bucks learning a little bit of Marquette's just havoc creating defense there. Love it. Make him work. Oh, Bobby Portis, you got to grab that rebound. There you go, Drew. A little pull up by Grayson. Woo! 26-footer. 9-7 Milwaukee. Man, are they reviewing something? The kid's trying to take over the graphics while he's doing his thing before he comes downstairs. Best defensive lineup of the NBA. Oh, man, not that moment. Craig with a 3-point Drano. That is absolute truth, CJ. He has owned the Bears his entire life, missed three-pointer, and Portis gets the ball knocked out as he attempted to rebound at Phoenix ball. But he is absolute. Oh, what a block by Lopez. That is absolute truth. Absolute truth. Oh, Mr. Lopez, a block. Topless. 837-year-old block topless of the Milwaukee Bucks. Man's been in this league forever. Oh, nice. There you go. There you go, Javon Carter. A little steal, grab the ball right in the inbound and put it in. Beautiful. Havoc causing. Havoc causing. That's how you win. It starts with defense. Craig with the slide on the ground. Draw the foul, as he should not have. But CJ, yes, that's absolute truth. He will forever own the deed to the city of Chicago. By far. Let's see. 2022-23 NBA defensive rankings team. At the moment, teams playing the best defense in the NBA. The number one rated defense in the league as Phoenix takes a 12-11 lead. The number one rating is the Milwaukee Bucks. They are the number one defensive team in this league, and that's what gives them a shot at winning this championship, but they just turn the ball over themselves. Your dad calls Aaron Rodgers a narcissist. I think there's some truth to that. And it's sad because I got to cover him early on in his career. And I think he was a lot more humble of a human being. But the fact is that when you are in a position of being the most beloved human being in an entire state, and you are in a worldwide spot of focus that playing quarterback with the Green Bay Packers will do to you, it is so easy to fall into the trap of hubris. Hubris. Hey, it's the truth. Brett Favre was also that. It became too much about him and his own power. And when you combine that, I think especially with Rodgers' case, because he comes from a background that we don't know all the details, but I can tell that his family background was not the best. It was not the most loving household. And there's a lot of stuff there. And Aaron Rodgers has always been a searcher of a human being. Searching to find peace within himself, searching to find the truth. And I give him all the credit in the world for that. But I don't know of very many human beings who can remain humble human beings. Number one, when you have that much adulation coming at you. And number two, when the role in the work you're called to do in your life demands extreme confidence. And you are the best in the world at what you do. And in my book, the best pure passer the game of football has ever seen. It is very easy to fall into the trap of being hubris, of having hubris in your system, in your mind, where you think you're better than you are as a human being. And he seeks out that kind of attention as well. And that's very narcissistic. I think he's searching for something in his life. Pray he finds that peace, whatever it is. But I think he's going to have to leave the game before that happens. And there's too much there. Too much there. Kid asked the question, do the Bucks have the best bench in the NBA? Portis, Carter, Ingles, Connaughton, Thanasis, Beauchamp, Crowder, and Matthews. And now Jay Crowder comes into the game. His first appearance in this contest, he came into the game earlier this week as a Milwaukee Buck for a standing ovation. The Marquette grad, playing a block from his old arena when he played in college. He's now guarding the ball. They brought him here for defense. They brought him here especially, I think, to face the Boston Celtics. To give the Bucks what they need to finally get over the hump of Boston that took them out in the playoffs last year. A block like that. And a block like what Brook Lopez did there. You're speaking truth, CJ. The regular season matters, and that puts you in position, but you have to survive it. You have to survive the regular season because you got a 2-month marathon of a playoffs, up to 28 games, the equivalent of longer than a third of the regular season, to decide if you're the best basketball team in the world. That's what they ramp up for. This is all right now to pay bills. Nice three. Woo! 14-12 Milwaukee. But the fact is that they pay the bills with the regular season. That's where you get your season tickets all taken care of. That's where you make your revenue. That's where you can then pay your players. But what they play for is the postseason. Play for championships. And the kid says it correctly. One of the most consistent three-point shooters in the playoffs, historically. It all depends upon what happens each individual year. Numbers on kid's point. Overall in the playoffs. Let's see. It only breaks down for playoff games on where I'm looking. Let's go to his career overview. We can look perhaps there. See what I can find. Oh, nice dish from Holiday to Lopez, but the Suns were there. That ain't easy. All right, here we go. Playoffs, 3-point percentage. He's occasionally super productive. He's always, for the last 6 playoffs, Jay Crowder shot better than 30% from three-point range. In 2020-21, he shot 38% from three-point range, which is ridiculous. Last year, he wasn't as productive. He shot 30.2%. So it's actually a little worse in the playoffs than it is in the regular season for Jay Crowder. The numbers talk about it. And I understand what you're saying, kid, but the numbers actually don't bear it out. He's better in the regular season than he's in the playoffs. And CJ, when you were talking about Summer Madness, you should refer to the NBA as Summer Madness because it does go into. It technically is still spring because it ends usually on Father's Day, and Father's Day is rarely after the beginning of summer. The latest the NBA schedule ever goes is Father's Day. The exception came in 2020, 2021 because they were still trying to adjust from the pandemic. We have an appearance.
Hi, everyone.
We have the appearance of the kid.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, man. Well, we all know that Memorial Day is the start of summer. We all know it is.
Well, here in Philly, it starts in April.
It's like winter starts December 18th. It doesn't start December 18th. It starts in November.
Are you still thinking Wisconsin? 18-16 Phoenix, first quarter, 4:20 left.
I mean, this year, 70 here. Starting in November.
Yeah, it can get there. I mean, when we had some of those warm days during the World Series, beautiful rebound in there. Love it. Put back. 4 minutes left in the quarter. Milwaukee up 18 or tied 18-18.
Just quick notes. Twins and Phillies. First inning. Yeah, spring training game. Is there anything else? College basketball. Providence beating Georgetown. Northwestern losing to Maryland. Top 25 teams in the East. Upset alert.
A scoreboard watcher.
Yeah. Spring training action going on for a few teams. CJ's Braves are playing. We've got the Nats. Rays. Nats again. So, yeah.
Okay.
Decent amount happening today. And a lot of women's basketball and a little bit of NHL.
As is typical on Sunday, women's basketball is big.
Oh, yeah.
Ruh-roh.
No, I don't.
The first thing to know in life is that you don't know.
Exactly.
And then you'll know a lot more than you think you do.
Yeah. Last kind of thing, Padres and Manny Machado finalizing an 11-year, $350 million deal.
Oh, why do the Padres have to soil a fantastic stadium and a great game experience with Manny Machado? And I don't want to use that to describe a human being, but just the way he's acted.
Man United looks like they're going to take down Newcastle in the English Grabo Cup 2-0. So that's all. Is there any other sports?
No, NBA. NBA fans really care about Manchester United. Some do. They got it. The Venn diagram rarely sort of combines there.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking.
It does in the soccer bars.
Yeah.
It does in the soccer bars, because in American soccer bars, they'll still watch basketball.
Yeah. Tottenham beat Chelsea. Barcelona's losing Munich 1. That's about it. And we do have 2 XFL games today, so fun.
Miami, Philadelphia tomorrow night. That's going to be interesting.
Oh yeah, Joe and Jimmy, former teammates.
So, if there's one thing we learned in last night's war, it's that we learned to agree to disagree. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh man.
But how you treat each other, not what do you agree on everything.
Yeah. PSG plays in a little bit. That's about it.
All right. Well, are we watching basketball or are we reading the soccer scoreboard? All right.
Oh.
Bam!
Who is that?
Leonard.
Oh, Leonard. Okay. This is first points as a Buck.
Nice.
I don't know.
And it's good to see. I believe he was the one who had that issue of anti-Semitic comments. It was good to see that he has a history now of having worked on that and become a better human being when it comes to that.
Yeah, he's been very active in the Jewish community.
To try and right his wrongs.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton jumper.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
Oh,
expecting to
he's
see him.
playing. Yeah, I wasn't.
He didn't start.
And now he's back on the bench.
And Giannis is out today, but
yeah, well, right quad confusion. It happens.
Man, by the way, a little plug here. We're going to be here Saturday night.
Oh,
8:30.
We will be here Saturday night at 8:30
for the the biggest Bucks regular season game of the year so far. It's
our game against the Celtics. Whenever we play them, if we play them again, I don't know if we do.
So far it is because they're trying to climb over the Celtics, but they're probably going to face the Sixers in the playoffs. There's, I would say, at least a 2 out of 3 chance they're playing the Sixers in the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Myers Leonard did play, and he did get 1 bucket on Friday night, so not his first points as a bucket.
If the Bucks are a 2 or 3 seed, they will most likely have to go through the Sixers, the Celtics, and whoever, and then obviously whoever comes out of the West to win the championship.
Yeah.
That's a gauntlet.
No, it is. I mean, it is.
You've got to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you're just listening, CJ, we may have just answered your question. If we're talking about the Bucks, who's Marquette at Saturday?
Who does Marquette have Saturday?
By the way, are you hearing us okay? We're using a different computer today.
Saturday, Marquette plays St. John's.
That's right.
At 2.
That's right.
Marquette left on the schedule has Butler and then the Giants.
That's what I love about March in Milwaukee when basketball is hot. On Saturdays, you can have the Bucks playing 17-5 inside the house. You can have Marquette playing 17-5 inside the house.
Yeah.
You can go 2 blocks down the street. UWM playing. If it's a good, important game, you could have another 5,000 people in the house. 40,000 people watching basketball in downtown Milwaukee in one day.
Yeah.
That's what I love about March in Milwaukee. And CJ, I completely understand. It's not your prime point of attention. That's okay. That's okay.
Man.
By the way, I'm not in Bucks clothing. I'm still in my church clothes from when we went to Mass earlier. You'd already changed.
Yeah. I wore my Bucks. I wore my Bucks and Six shirt on earlier this week, and I had my Giannis jersey last weekend. So rocking the Brewers. Got 2 games today against the Rockies and the A's.
We are getting set Saturday night. We're gonna have our 2 favorite teams on here: the Bucks and the Sixers, the locals.
Oh yeah.
I will be rooting for whoever wins that playoff series, if and when they play, to win the championship. Certainly.
What's up, Andrew? Good to see you.
Hey. There you go. Back to action. Milwaukee up 6, 26-20. 2:30 left in the first quarter. Oh, the Italian Azzurri blue court.
You know, it's weird. They said they were using earlier on Friday. They were using that blue court with and this doesn't make sense with their purple jerseys.
I know.
I don't get that.
That's ridiculous.
Like just you have a purple court. Like
yeah, you know how much painting a new court costs you? I remember researching this from when I did stories about like when the Final Four courts were made in Milwaukee, which they used to be. $250,000. It costs $250,000 for an NBA court.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't need to spend $1 million on having 4 courts: green, purple, black, and blue. And having 2 is plenty.
They have a black court.
They did.
Yeah, they did. They don't have any
Leonard for three, not this time. 26-22 Milwaukee. What's the purpose, Pat Connaughton, of trying to guard someone who's ahead of you? What's the purpose? Just yell and go, help!
Oh, man.
All right. I misunderstood you. That's hilarious.
I'm not doing any. I'm saying I'm using facts.
Oh, they're calling Leonard for that foul. That is, or was it Milton on that foul? Either way, it should not have been called. Anonymami's going on her Anonymami errands so that she can be in her zone while her boys watch basketball. It's not out of the question that the Suns could make the finals out of the West. I ain't going to count on it.
NBA standings.
They're fourth in the West, but they are far behind.
Yeah, I want to look at these.
No Durant playing.
They'd have to play the Clippers first round. I see a win there.
Mm-hmm.
They got to play the Nuggets. I see a win there because the Nuggets are just not a good team come April.
Every year's different.
They're not built for the playoffs. They just aren't.
Every year's different.
But what have they done to improve their team?
I'm not saying that they are ready
Yeah.
to be a playoff team. I'm saying every year's different. Things can change. People can mature. Learn how to handle things better because of experience.
Yeah. But then, talking about playing the Grizzlies or the Kings or the Mavs, the Warriors.
Yeah, that I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing them get past the Western Finals if they get that far.
I see a Memphis, Sacramento, or Dallas. Those are my three teams I think have a good shot.
Bucks, Memphis, Bucks, Sacramento would drive the league office crazy, and for that reason, it would be beautiful. Adam Silver, I don't think, cares as much about big markets as David Stern did, because with the NBA being a worldwide game, Athens, Greece is as much of Milwaukee Bucks market as Milwaukee is.
That's true.
So,
let's go, Bobby.
But it would make David Stern roll over in his grave.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, Milwaukee has the number one ranked defense in basketball. In and out. Oh, that was unlucky. Glad for the Bucks, but that was unlucky for Phoenix.
Yeah.
6-second differential between shot and game clock.
Oh, man.
Big pop by Milton, and I think we got ourselves a whistle and some free throws coming. I love that they use cream. I wish the Bucks white home jersey, which they don't care about it as much anymore, was cream. Be like baseball, throwback, old school look, and also match the Cream City bricks that they use in so many buildings in Milwaukee. A lot of the bricks are not red bricks; they're cream-colored bricks. That's why they call Milwaukee the Cream City.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with ice cream. As Middleton hits his second of his three shots, third one coming up. By the way, kid, about an hour and a half away, we're going to have to do something on this.
We are.
Is the originator of frozen custard.
Okay.
They have a spot in the Jersey Shore.
Nice.
We're going to have to check that out. 3-point pop by Phoenix. Nope. And thus endeth the quarter. Milwaukee 33, Phoenix 26. Yes, Giannis has one brother playing for the Milwaukee Bucks in Thanasis. Kostas, where is he?
Turkey.
Okay.
Here, let me get the full. I need to look up the full. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in the comments. Giannis Bucks. Thanasis is Bucks. Alex Bucks. G League. Kostas is in Turkey. Let me check to see if Kostas is in Turkey.
I still remember when one of his brothers played with Dominican high school back in Milwaukee. They were a powerhouse.
Who, Alex?
I forget which one it was, but he was playing with Diamond Stone.
What year was that?
Oh, it was in the 2010s.
Alex, probably.
And Dominican was loaded. And everyone in the state of Wisconsin wanted Diamond Stone seemingly to go to Wisconsin. And he went to Maryland instead, and his career went.
I don't know who Diamond Stone is, but
exactly my point. You're not going to know because his career went after going to Maryland.
So I need to look him up and see. Okay.
Research.
Yeah, I'm researching Francis Humphrey.
Bringing the deets, bringing the receipts.
Okay, so he is a musician. What it seems like.
Oh, okay.
He was playing soccer, but I see him on stage singing.
If he doesn't want to be part of the family game and he wants to do his thing, that's okay. Oh, we're watching the end of the Boston Philly game last night.
Look at this, Pops. Have you seen the clip yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so
I've seen the 3.
Beautiful shot.
Okay. Tatum hits the game winner. They're not showing the next possession.
So the Joe thing would have tied it. Would have tied it center
right.
to OT, and he was a smidge too late.
Man. To end a game that way. That's almost as bad as ending a baseball game with a with a pitch clock violation. I'm imagining Earl Weaver after a pitch clock violation.
Oh, man.
That's just wrong. Just wrong. Just wrong.
Glad to have the 4 of you in here with us.
Yeah, thank you.
More of them. No, I don't want to change our moderators. I want to go to participants. Right, CJ's the only one. Everyone else is just kind of lingering.
This is what I can't stand sometimes about the NBA, is the in-between quarter interviews with the coaches. Let the coaches coach.
For real, though.
Let them coach.
Preach.
Okay. We're discussing favorites here. Ranking for favorite sports: college football, NFL, college basketball and NBA, third's baseball, 4 volleyball, and then getting back into hockey. CJ, just a perspective builder for us. What gets you into volleyball? Why do you love volleyball so much? And it's not a loaded question. It's a great game. Just love hearing how people get into things and understanding the perspectives. 33-26 Milwaukee, 11:40 left in the second. Looks like we had some sort of tech that was called against Phoenix. Javon Carter waiting to shoot a couple of techs, it looks like.
Let's go, Javon.
Something happened that I was diverted by because I was looking at your question. And just to know, as I look at the shot with the referee, looking at the replays, you've got in those concourses behind the fans, world-class cheese curds, world-class bratwurst. Okay. Looks like this foul was not as bad as we thought it was. Payne was holding Carter, but I don't know if that was very technical. seemed like a regular old plain old foul, which is legit.
Yeah. Okay, this is my ranking. And this has changed.
Okay.
1 MLB, 2 college basketball.
Wow. Over the Packers in the NFL.
I mean, it's just entertainment.
True.
It's more entertaining than the NFL.
Okay.
And maybe that's just because it's quick, it moves, football moves too. Okay, then NFL, then NBA, then college football, then soccer, MLS, FIFA, international, then 7 NHL, then you can get into gymnastics and volleyball and swimming.
And yet here's the thing. You've grown into a college football community.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's awesome. That is awesome. CJ, you love most sports that have a ball to play with, not watching people drive around and crash cars, or watching someone hit a golf ball and do whatever after that. Love it.
Crashing cars is entertaining.
That is true.
That is true. Wisconsin taking on Michigan in about 10 minutes.
So the Great Guard Jawan Howard Love Festival will be coming up.
16 and 11 Badgers, 16 and 12 Wolverines.
That could be an elimination game.
Yeah.
But volleyball, I tend to dive into every 4 years with the Olympics.
Yeah. Same.
But when my alma mater started getting really good at it, I started getting into it a little bit more. And with the in-state Wisconsin Badgers when we lived there, winning national championships, got into it. Absolutely.
Did they win it this year?
I don't think they did.
Because I know that they were in the championship, but I don't know if they won it. Michigan is one of the next 4 out. Wisconsin is one of the last 4 in.
I can't read lips with what the referee's saying, but he's looking right at the screen. And it's like he's talking and giving some sort of like either food review or seminar on good investment picks. As Carter gets the technical roll in. And the Bucks maintain possession.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's probably a useless couple of minutes we're not going to get back.
Yeah.
All right, though. Worst problems in the world. Ray said, oh, beautiful put back, Bobby Portis, and he's fouled. What a rebound, though. He just crashes the offensive glass. Love watching him. Effort. And a city like Milwaukee loves him because it's a hard-working city. It's a blue-collar, hard-working city. You're welcome. Thank you. In truth, thank you, Marquette, getting that job done. They're a great program. I would have no judgment on Georgia Tech's program, but absolutely. Bobby? All right, 36-26, 10-point lead. Love it. Love it.
One of their upcoming they're taking on Wisconsin, women's volleyball taking on Wisconsin in Oconomowoc.
Oh.
Neutral site.
That's an interesting decision.
Yeah, I don't get that, but okay. Sure.
Oh, it's just a spring game. That's all it is.
Oh, it is okay.
It's like preseason volleyball.
Yeah, they've got Northwestern, UIC, AK Chicago, and then Wisconsin, Iowa State, and Western Michigan all at UIC and Northwestern are at home, but the other 3 are neutral sites.
Bobby Portis.
Oconomowoc,
Not there.
Dubuque, and Grand Rapids.
That's a tour.
3 straight games in those 3 cities.
That's a strange Midwest tour. Third opportunity for Phoenix in this possession. Not that time either. Milwaukee gets the ball with Javon Carter, the WVU alum. Finally, him making up for the malfeasance of Joel Alexander. But a miss by Middleton. Still remember his opening press conference when Alexander became a Buck. And I'm like, Jay Sorgi, WTMJ Radio. I'm married to a Mountaineer, and he immediately appreciated that. Won me over a little bit with him. 10 minutes left. 10-point lead still for Milwaukee. Oh, Connaughton with the block. Portis with the block.
Wow.
Man, there is a lid on the Phoenix bucket. They just can't get anything. I'm not complaining. Connaughton with the miss. There you go. Rebound from Middleton. Oh, keep working it. Keep working the glass.
Chance.
And finally a foul.
Oh.
Texas volleyball. Better than Texas football.
Yes, very true.
Texas volleyball won a championship before Texas football could come back. It's so amazing how Texas, as a football program, keeps shooting itself in the foot when they are the best funded college football program on the planet.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's on the people giving the university the money because they're forcing the coach to make bad decisions.
In the sense of,
like, the coach can't do his job because the boosters screaming at him. That's why Texas isn't good. The people that are wanting Texas to be good are making them not good.
That's sort of like ownership in pro sports.
It doesn't have.
If you don't get ownership, get out of the way. Hey, Scott Michelle. 36-26 Milwaukee. As the two of you watch this game, 90 miles or so southwest of its locale or south of its locale in Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Coach Bud. He's like unshaven for a week. His hair's flying all over the place, and he's like, has someone on the Bucks got teed up? I couldn't tell who. And Chris Paul misses the free throw, so some sweet justice there. Who got teed?
Grayson.
Oh, I can expect that. The guy is like an annoying gnat.
Who is that JaVale McGee?
I have to look. I'd love to hear the story of his tattoos on each of his shoulder.
Oh, Wainwright.
Yeah, he's got a tattoo on each shoulder. It looks like of a child. I'd love to know the story of those tattoos. Ish Wainwright. He looks like a guy who played both football and basketball. Way to go. Great taste. Great taste. Now, the audio is not as good as the audio here when you hear it on his laptop.
Mine's newer.
But it frees him up to be able to sort of manage the screen a bit.
Yeah, it does.
So thank you for your patience when it comes to that. And he nails a three from South Milwaukee. Actually, no, that's more Fox Point where he was shooting from. 39-31, Milwaukee. 8:40 left in the quarter. Three no good. Despite Bobby Portis tipping the thing. Trying to get the rebound back. What's your latest adventure, Scott and Michelle? What are some of your latest adventures? Mid-range jumper.
Ooh,
Took me to 6. Okay, it took a while for ESPN to change the score there. It's all right, though. That's all right.
Oh, nice shot fake there by Allen.
Yeah. Great ball movement, but Phoenix is all over it. They are all over every time the Bucks deliver a pass.
That air ball.
Yeah, that was shot clock going down late.
It looks like it might have. Phoenix going on had a hand in that.
Yeah. It
Bud
was good defense.
mad about something or other.
His look of incredulousness. It's like someone took his baby.
And he didn't know what to do about it.
Guy in the 5th rower in a Milwaukee Braves throwback hat. The old navy and red build M.
I'm like trying to look over the computer to see a full screen. That's why I look
Sorry
like a
about
giraffe.
Yeah, would it help you switch?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
If I scoot over, I can see. More than anything, just to see the score.
Monty Williams, class act, by the way, Phoenix coach. Absolute class act.
I love him going into the Bucks locker room after they beat the Suns in the championship and just giving like a speech to the Bucks about how they made him better, they made his team better, and now they played such a great series.
And there was Grayson Allen throwing the entry pass intended for Brook Lopez, landing in New Berlin. And note, it's spelled like Berlin, but it's New Berlin, not New Berlin. Which is really crazy. But
like, think Burleson, like Nate Burleson, except it's just Berlin.
Yep.
New Berlin.
Yep. Runner short. Bucks keeping control. And a shot from way off.
Nice shot, Michelle.
Great ball movement. Where'd you go? Ooh, Tennessee. Meals. Hiking. The southern food down there must be beautiful.
Lopez.
Like that entry pass and delivered by Brook Lopez there.
Giannis ended up in TAs yelling, "Get on me, get on me." I could actually see Giannis and Thanasis being coach and assistant coach
someday
for some team someday. Just because during the All-Star Celebrity Game, they did a pretty good job coaching. Their team won.
Milwaukee up 41-35. Phoenix has cut into the 10-point lead that they had previously. Midway through the second quarter. All right. Were you more, Scott Michelle, on the Memphis end, the Nashville area, or the eastern end? Most people head towards the eastern side because that's where the mountains are.
Quick reminder: Suns 33-28, Bucks 42-17.
Which you can see on the graphic there. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But what was that? Tell us what that was like. And CJ, we're hoping to get to Atlanta. If we've already asked this question, tell us and I'll shut up. What should we do in Atlanta next?
I think you have asked that question.
Okay. I apologize then. Eastern end, okay. I see that. Excellent.
I'm sorry, we looked at the same time. that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Anonymous absolutely wants to get to Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's on the list. Also, CJ, I guess if we want to be a little more specific, what are the great Georgia Tech hangouts? What are the spots to check out in that neck of the woods? I don't know much about the Georgia Tech campus besides, of course, the football stadium there. I think that's Bobby Dodd, right?
Yep, Bobby Dodd. Seats about 50,000.
And I know that a lot of the dorms were built during the time of the 96 Olympics because they were built for those Olympics. But what are the spots to check out on and right around the campus? Because hopefully we're getting to Atlanta soon.
Okay, just going to share that we're live with Lincoln and Markley.
Excellent.
They've been posting a lot of draft content.
Nice. Go visit you at Bobby Dodd. Nice. That'd be cool. And yes, Coca-Cola Museum Georgia Aquarium, massively on the list.
Yeah.
Massively on the list.
Those are for sure on the list.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go rehydrate and take care of one thing. I'll be right back.
We get a couple more people in here. I've got a channel that I think we should send some love to in the half. That is smaller than us, by the way.
Okay.
That is probably going to scream at me because I was talking about how the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl. and he's not a big Philly fan. So, but yeah. So what is the best sport? Football, NFL or college got 67%. Baseball with 33, basketball, NBA or NCAA with 0, and other with 0. So that's done. Yes, CJ. I think those are all on our map. I could be wrong, but yeah. Okay, 42-35. Milwaukee leads by 51 left. 3 ball from Lopez, no good. Bucks rebound. Oh, Holiday with a phenomenal save. He hesitates for the 3, then puts it up. Misses. Suns ball. Booker. Ayton. Miss. Suns put it back up, and it's through. Nice rebound there. I think they called a foul to go with it. Ayton there passing it to number 2. Oakley? Oklahoma? I don't know. And his free throw is up, and he bricks it. So Bucks take over. Good ball movement. Oh, and Chris Paul there gets the missed pass. And they're gonna call foul on Crowder.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Questionable call. So New Paul, who will win the NBA Finals? Bucks 60%, Suns 20%, other East team comment, other West team comment with 20%. Other East team is 0. Suns work it again, and CJ was the one who voted for other West team because he says Warriors will win. Now around Tech campus, there's certain things around as well. I've been to Hotel and Conference Center. I got a tour of the place on my 18th birthday in 2016. Nice. Aiden mid-range, it's good. So Bucks ball, 4:20 left here in the second quarter. Middleton long 2, missed. He was trying to go for a 3, but he was on the line. CP3 misses. Huge pass there by Middleton to Ingles, and Ingles fumbled it. Lopez miss.
Oh. Life is better. Life is always better.
That's nasty.
Pizza.
That's nasty.
Nasty? because there's veggies on there?
No. I just don't like what's on.
It's mozzarella and cheddar mix.
I had pizza earlier. I just mozzarella with ham, and some was just plain.
Tied 44.
Plain cheese, and then some with ham.
DeAndre Ayton is just eating Milwaukee up.
Yeah.
Ugh, man.
Ingles. Holiday.
There you go.
Bucks lead 46-44, 3 of 2 left in the second quarter. Booker. All back to Booker. They're just passing it back to each other. Ayton.
Not a give and go.
Missed. Holiday with the rebound. Out to Lopez. No good.
Not there. Buck shooting has gone south. I wish I could. I didn't really have breakfast, so.
Ayton, no.
Rebound. Oh.
Oh, yeah. CJ left a couple comments. I read them.
So check them out here. Oh, by far, all that stuff looks fantastic. Yeah, the Weston, we would have to have a second mortgage for. By far.
Lopez,
Nice.
mid-range, it's good.
All right. Much better. Much better. It would be during a Brewers trip if we come. So maybe this year, we're hoping. Again, leaving it open.
Rick, can't shoot.
Well, not that time. You've been making a bunch earlier.
Middleton.
Let your teammates help you. There you go. Drop back.
Splash
3 better.
Mountain.
Boom.
Boom.
5-point lead
That's
back.
in.
And there he is, looking like Keegan-Michael Key being the anger translator with that kind of passion. He looks like him. Brooke Lopez, when he's mad, looks like the Obama anger translator played by Keegan-Michael Key. He just does.
Giannis was someone I don't know. That.
Dude with the hot dog in the picture in the app.
Oh, eating glizzy balls. Is taken out of the thing using a Google Pixel Magic Eraser.
It reminds me of a. We gotta get to New York and check out a game at Rucker Park this summer.
Oh yeah.
Basketball legends play there. Hey there!
What's up, BLS? Go Bucks. I caught about like 30 seconds of your podcast you were doing that I saw you posted. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing.
What are the podcasts?
BLS?
Yeah.
It was NFL.
Okay. Amen. Amen. Yes, yes.
Should I change the color on the screen from green to blue?
Go for it.
Okay. Let me find the Milwaukee Bucks color codes page. Shout out to teamcolorcodes.com for providing all of our color codes. Other than our Sorgy Stories one, because that was him. Not me.
Sports Loop Podcast. All right, everyone. Rate it. Subscribe. And subscribe to the Sorgy Stories if you have not yet.
How's that look?
Looks very somewhat Seattle Seahawks-ish. But not bad.
Color code. Are you talking about the old school Seahawks or the current Seahawks?
Current.
Okay. Well, What is that? 077
And that's not our main color, is it? No.
No, this is the Bucks.
Hmm.
It's Bucks blue.
It doesn't look very Bucks blue. Like if you look at it on the screen, what we have on the screen is much grayer than true Bucks blue. Because it's real bright.
It looks a little more blue if you look at it at the right angle.
Nah, still.
Seahawks blue. Yeah, Seattle Seahawks color codes. I'm going to do a compare to see. Oh, number 2 and number 6 are playing on the women's side.
CJ.
Here, I'll put the link in a second.
Okay.
The Seahawks use Patriots blue.
I never really.
Yeah, they use the exact same code.
No, can't be.
002244. I know that for sure.
That's not correct then. It's much lighter and much grayer. You get some rebounding there by Drew Holiday.
That's Seahawks blue. That's Bucks blue.
Well.
And
Brother.
let's go, bro. I mean, when you look at it in the logo, the Seahawks logo doesn't look that look.
Right, but if you look at the jerseys, they're not that dark.
The jersey Seahawks.
ABC is a very interesting television setup on Saturdays where they have NHL in the afternoons and basketball at night. Accurate, but
on Saturdays?
Yeah, because they're going to be showing Rangers Bruins at 1 o'clock Eastern.
That's the jersey.
Yeah.
That's navy. That's it's slightly gray.
But it's a lot grayer than Patriots navy.
I think it's just a different people's. Because jerseys look different to me all the time. Because the Bucks use a royal blue.
Kevin Durant right there is looking like the Maytag repairman.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the sports.
Go.
ELS, is it just on your channel? Or
Final seconds. Drew Holiday half quarter. Oh, so close.
Is it just on your channel, or do you have it? Okay, so it's on ELS channel. Okay.
Love it.
Okay, well, now that we're at the half and we have ELS in here, I think we should raid AJ because ELS is one of AJ's mods.
The home bridge. Back home.
Okay, so let's go send AJ some love. Okay. That's waiting on. What?
Yeah.
Forget that. AJ just ended his stream. I guess it was glitching, so.
They just had an ad with a 7-foot overgrown guy who looked like he was a 7-foot overgrown version of David Verity, the golf commentator. And he would just beat anybody up. He was actually doing something nice. Something kind.
There's like no one live right now.
No.
It's all spring trading and then people talking about the Cowboys off season.
Well,
I don't know who wants to hear about the Cowboys off season, but
it's a drama.
But what are the Cowboys going to do? Re-sign Tony Pollard. It's like only 440 people.
Well,
only 440 people are watching
by the way,
the NBA Watch this game.
And by the way, we are at halftime.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Oh, I think the Chiefs won. I'm just going to see if I can.
Thank you for not minding me take care of my lunch, by the way.
We are... I need to go to an account where I'm not subbed the Sorgy story so I can see.
53-46 Milwaukee right now. Okay. As it should be. Even with Giannis out. Even with Giannis out.
Yes. We are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are number 6 on the list of channel streaming.
Okay.
This game. Behind the NBA itself.
Right.
The Suns Valley podcast. Maddie Dubs, who is 75 watching. Basket Molly, 70 watching, and BLN 137 watching.
Yeah, so to our new viewers, thank you for popping on. We are Sorgy Stories. We are a father and son combo that loves talking sports, that loves going on adventures. Whole lot of really cool stuff.
Oh, one of those is a bot too. So
okay, so at least we're ahead of the bot because we're legitimate, we're real.
Yeah.
We got Bet coming in. All right.
Hey, what's up, Toll?
Man, Toll Road. Thank you for coming in before you head to work.
What's up?
By the way, assuming you're still doing what I saw you doing on one of your videos in terms of your job. I want to send some people to watch this video of yours. Where you do a job riding in a harness racing starting truck.
That's fun. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out.
So go check that out. Raid that video. Raid that Toll Road video. Oh, and you'd be interested too where we went yesterday as well, Toll Road. Larry's.
Yeah, we went to Larry's.
We took a Nana Mommy to Larry's. She enjoyed it.
We were in the area, so stop by.
Why not? Why not? She had the Kobe Bryant special. We split one. Good. It was good.
I got a chicken steak.
Yep. When was the last time? I think you're on like a 3-1 margin of having chicken steaks instead of having chicken tenders.
Well, I had chicken nuggets today.
True.
But I mean, it's just because they're chicken cheesesteaks more than chicken tenders. I mean, I could go for some tenders, but
it is priceless. It is delicious. It is fantastic. And don't you have an English vocabulary test? Actually, he is rocking it in the world of math right now, especially. He's doing outstanding. And yes, Toll Road. We are both still Wisconsin lads at heart, by far.
Yeah.
By far, though we are adjusting very well. Okay. I think you may have made a point earlier about LeBron, kid, and I'm seeing the stats that show it. 32 points a game, 8.9 rebounds, 7.7 assists for LeBron since he turned 38 years old, as we look at the beautiful Milwaukee Riverwalk. Have they shown the Bronze Fonz yet? I don't think they have yet.
Maybe.
It's right by that Riverwalk. But, man, yeah, he's rocking it academically, by the way. He's doing fantastic. He is. Yeah. Is Chewbacca Toll Road's profile picture? Yes, it is.
Oh.
Or the Chewbacca similar.
Yeah,
it's not exactly Chewbacca,
like
but there is some relative similarity. And I have always wanted whenever the Brewers TV broadcast and they do Star Wars Day. I have always wanted whoever the play-by-play announcer is to dress like either Luke Skywalker or Obi-Wan Kenobi, and for Bill Schroeder, their TV color commentator, to dress up like Chewbacca. Absolutely appropriate. Chicago Sports Network,
up,
how you doing?
Bulls playing right now.
Yeah, who are they against?
Let me check. I saw that they were playing. Oh, they play at 3:30 against the Wizards.
Oh, is that like an ABC regional game? Because it's at the same time as the
no, just
Mavs Lakers game.
NBC Sports Chicago, NBC Sports Washington.
Probably related. Nice, Toll Road. This means you didn't shave that day. It just meant you didn't shave that day.
Oh.
Awesome.
Is this the first time we've done 2 streams in one weekend?
It might be.
I think it is.
We just decided, spur of the moment, heading back from Mass today. Let's do it. Let's do it.
CSN.
For anyone who's not subscribed to him, bump his total closer to 1,000.
You're catching up with us, right?
Yeah, because we haven't been doing live, like we haven't been doing videos.
We're 1,230.
Watson, so we're just putting along, just enjoying what we do. And that's all we're doing this for at the moment. Kid, do you have a green thumb? Do you want to hire him for landscaping or something? he wouldn't.
No, they don't.
He wouldn't work with child labor laws. It wouldn't work there.
They don't look green to me. I mean, I see some blue veins in there. Is that close enough?
I mean, if he's got a green thumb, he should be helping grow vegetables for us to put on our pizza.
Like, is that close? Is blue close enough?
Nice. Man.
I found someone else for us to raid.
Okay.
SUNS fans.
Mm-hmm.
They got 377 subs.
Uh-huh.
And they are streaming this game. So, share. Okay. It is 53-46 Milwaukee.
Now,
okay.
Do it. This will not be a 175, 176 game. No. They're playing defense. The Milwaukee Bucks have statistically the best defense in the NBA. They really do. They're outstanding. I'll be right back.
Hold on. Okay. So where's this backlog coming from? Oh, there. Bet I already have lunch. Yes. Toll, CSN. Go click that link. I have no idea who they are. I just found them randomly, so. But I had pizza and chicken nuggets. And, hey, Braden. What's up? You can go raid these people. We're just sending them love. Alright, see you, Toll. Let me put the link in one more time.
Everything else duplicates around this text. Yeah. So wait, you need 25 for free on. Okay. 25.
So yeah. How you doing today, Braden? How you doing? Pops will be back in a sec. Oh man. Good to hear, Braden. Oh. Okay, give me 1 second here. We just had a little technical difficulty. And we're back. All good? Mic check, mic check. Okay, we're good. Alright, see ya, Scott and Michelle. Braden, we were live last night, but I saw what happened at the end. Like, I didn't watch it live. Because we were doing stuff, but I did see that something happened. Who is doing what? No, watch. But yeah. Hey, Flame's in the house. Good to see you, Flame. Oh. Pops' computer's being annoying. Okay. We'll do it on my computer. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my computer here. You can click that link if you want to raid someone, Flame. We were going to try to raid AJ, but then he ended his stream. Dave Passion, Hubie Brown on the call. Oh, man. Seems like we are headed back to the third quarter. Oh, and according to The Athletic, we do have a little sports news alert. The Eagles would certainly be open to trading number 3 wide receiver Quez Watkins, who finished with 354 yards and 3 touchdowns last year. And that is, again, according to The Athletic, as we kick off today's third quarter. If you're just joining us, I'm Anthony Sorgi. Pops will be here in a sec. And we are enjoying our Bucks taking on the Suns from here in the Sorgi Sports Studios in Philadelphia. The game is in Fiserv Forum, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Home of the 2021 World Champs. Brooke Lopez, mid-range, no good. So, yeah. I tried to click on a comment a minute ago.
Yeah.
And instead of clicking on a comment, your computer had me leave the stream, so I just fixed it.
Okay, cool.
Good thing I have my screen.
We are back. Flame Legend.
Oh yeah, we're all updated.
Hey. Thank you. So tell us why you're called Flame Legend. Where does that come from? Is that like are you from Calgary? You're a Flames fan? Are you a fan of the University of Chicago Flames? Is it something completely different that I'm absolutely off kilter with? Is it the Olympic Games?
Oh, Scott Michelle, breakfast.
Breakfast?
Where are y'all?
Are you in like Hawaii or something?
Yeah. Are you in Hawaii or California?
And I mean, I had breakfast just now with pizza because I was just late getting up this morning before we had to leave for mass.
I was up at like 7:30, so I had my normal protein bar for breakfast.
Yeah, well, that's also because you sort of have to be on every day between 8 and 3.
Yeah.
I have to be on every day. Slam dunk, Brooke Lopez.
Woo.
I have to be on every day between 2 and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. So I've become more nocturnal in my old age.
Javon Carter there.
Oh, bad bounce going right to Phoenix for the hook. Little baby hook shot. 57-50 Milwaukee. 9:48 left, third quarter. Oh, back in the 1970s, Keith Jackson would be calling this game because he did the NBA.
Oh, now AJ's live. He left for halftime. I put the link in as he ended the stream.
Oh,
okay.
Just bad timing.
Well,
Speaking of Chris Paul driving to the bucket to cut the Phoenix lead to 5, or Phoenix deficit to 5. Only in the NBA can a matchup of two basically 500 teams be the prime matchup of the day because they decide that they want to showcase LeBron James instead of better teams. 3-ball side pocket, Javon Carter. Love it.
Former Sun, Javon Carter.
True. 60-52 Milwaukee. 8:50 left in the third. Oh, great runner there by Booker over Brooke Lopez. That is hard to do when you're shooting over a 7-footer like that. Just see Brooke Lopez just camped out at the 3-point line. And instead, Bobby Portis does get the bucket off glass. So still a successful trip down the court. But he had Brooke wide open for 3. Wide open for 3. Bucks are looking for this 13th win in a row today. That's still so crazy. 13 in a row.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Trivia question. If any of you can see the thumbnail of this video as you're watching it, or that you saw earlier, the thumbnail of our video. Oh, almost a sky rebound and put back by Holiday.
I'll be right back.
But the video. The video thumbnail. Can you guess how old Anthony was in that picture?
I don't even know.
We'll tell you momentarily. Braden, 21. They are looking very good. They weren't very good second half last night, but they did enough to survive the DePaul scare that they gave them and come back and win the game and take care of business, winning at least a share of the Big East championship. But they want to get anywhere in the tournament and get deep. They need to play the way they played in the first half for 40 minutes. If they play the way they played in the first half with just absolute lockdown, swarming defense, and shoot the way they did from 3-point range especially, they'll beat anybody in this country. They will beat anybody in this country. They could win the whole thing if they put 6 games together like that. Putting 6 games together like that against 6 different teams with very different styles of basketball and expecting 18 to 22-year-olds to play at that intensity level, that awareness level, and that execution level is ridiculously hard. which is why I don't think Marquette's going to be a Final Four team this year. They can, Braden. You're right. You're right. They could. I don't think they will, but it's not out of the question. But here's the thing. Marquette's starting five, none of them are seniors. None of them look like NBA early declarers. This team's loaded next year. They could win the whole thing next year. They could win it all. That's not out of the question. I'm not going to predict it's going to happen, but it's not out of the question. Chicago, Hoosier, Austin. Celtics, Bucks made a short. Right now, at the moment in the standings, you're right. And in terms of the last 12 months of basketball that we've seen when they played, you're right. But that's why the Bucks got Jay Crowder. They specifically got Jay Crowder, I think, in order to counteract what Boston has thrown at them over this last year. Believing that he is going to be the antidote to whatever the Celtics have thrown at them that have caused them so many problems over the last 12 months. To finally get them over the hump and get them in the finals game. And the Bucks went all in. I mean, when you deal a team 5 second-round draft picks for a 1-year rental, you're all in. And the Bucks are all in this year. And they have to be. They absolutely have to be. You nail it, Braden. Marquette's going to be a squad next year. They are going to be a squad. Again, I'm not saying they're going to win the whole ball of wax, but they have no reason not to, at least within what's in their own control. Look at the Eastern Conference standings right now. Yes, Boston has a 1-game lead on them, but the Bucks and Celtics are tied in the loss column. Milwaukee has 2 games in hand, 2 more games yet to play. So they keep winning. It's going to be in their hands. Doesn't mean it's going to be in their hands, but they got to beat Boston. The kid believes Marquette is Final Four Elite Eight this year. Oh, man. When I won the Charleston dance competition was when Anonymami and I got married in Charleston, West Virginia, and tore up the dance floor. We had a 9.5-hour wedding reception that we stayed through the whole way. Tore through that dance floor that night. I mean, we owned it. Had a live band, had a DJ. I mean, we were all out. We won that Charleston dance competition that night. See what I did there? 64, 66, 56, I should say, Bucks. 6:56 left. All the sixes on the screen in one moment just screwed me up. But the Bucks have an 8-point lead, and that's the important thing. Great ball movement by Phoenix and a ridiculously off-balance 700-foot three-point shot by Chris Paul goes in to make it 64-59 Milwaukee. It is like a trade, like the PJ Tucker trade, but they gave up a lot more. 3-ball Holiday. Man. Let's see. Who has Marquette played? Well, a boatload. Oh! Alley-oopage with Grayson Allen getting Giannis up out of his seat, firing the guns. 10-point Milwaukee lead. Love it. I mean, there are 5 top 25 ranked teams in the Big East. Marquette's beaten them all. Marquette beat top 10 Baylor. This is the top 10 Baylor. They gave Purdue all they wanted and more on their own home court. They can beat Purdue. There is not a team in this country Marquette can't beat if they're playing up to par. And yes, as for 9.5-hour wedding, when you have older relatives who have a long, hard drive in the West Virginia mountains, you got to start it early. When you have people flying in from Milwaukee, Chicago, Phoenix, where a wedding's not a wedding unless you stay and you keep going till midnight, you got to do it. You gotta last. That's why we had both a DJ and a band, and they killed it. They killed it that night. The Kmart of conferences, I wouldn't say that. When half of your teams are in the top 25, that's loaded. That is a loaded conference. Leads cut to 8, 69-61, Milwaukee, 5:27 left. That ain't Kmart. That's Tiffany's. That's Saks Fifth Avenue. And that's a fine art gallery. Just like that shot by Drew Holiday. 10-point lead for Milwaukee. 5 minutes left in the third. Chris Paul is still Chris Paul. We just noticed it with that thread the needle, beautiful pass. And when Brook misses set shot threes from 25 feet, that can open up more opportunities for Phoenix, like it just did there at the mid-range. Lead like that, cut to 6. It's the NBA, it happens. It happens, but the kid just giving more evidence. Being 5 quad 1 level teams. Again, they beat Baylor and they beat all the other teams in the conference who were top 25. They've beaten them all. Well, this is why they play the tournament. That's why they play the tournament. No one should be convinced until you see it. Because that's why the tournament is such a fantastic test. Second best postseason in sports. Second best postseason in American sports. Phoenix just cut Milwaukee's lead to 4. It's getting scary. Because you have to play 6 different teams at least. Probably each playing 6 different styles of basketball, who each present their own sets of gifts, their own sets of strengths, their own strong suits, and you got to beat all. You can do that, you deserve the national title. And especially when all 6 games are one and done. You win or it's over. And that kind of pressure cooker. It's a fantastic test. Oh, get more rebounders underneath, guys. Work the ball. Don't just try and set up your own shot there like what Drew Holiday did. Help each other get the best shot possible. Gotta be better than that. Wide open 3 for Phoenix. Oh, thank goodness it didn't go. All right, help each other, guys. Help each other. Don't just play solo ball. I know, Drew, you made the shot. Great stuff. But you got to help each other. It's a team game. That's why you were so good in 2021 and won a championship. Play that way. And as I talk about that, Chris Paul creates his own shot. 837-year-old Chris Paul. Still got it.
I'm back with my charger and I needed to grab it.
Chris Paul is going to do what I don't think LeBron James can do. And that's play well into his 40s.
Oh, I thought you were going to say not win the title.
Hey, Chris Paul, come to Milwaukee. We got you.
What, Chris Paul? I like Drew.
Hey, if Chris Paul is willing to be a bench player, if Chris Paul is willing to be a role player,
not willing to be a role
I know
player.
that. I get that point. That's why
he doesn't have that big of an ego. He doesn't have that big of an ego, but he has an ego.
Yeah. But I'm talking like when he's 42 years old and can only do a couple things really well.
Oh, like D-Wade.
Yeah. That's when the Bucks should grab him.
Oh, yeah. We'll take good care of him.
You've been killing the competition. Who's we? Remind me. Bama. That's right. And congratulations. they're doing fantastic. They're an outstanding team. If they played Marquette, I would predict an Alabama win. But I'd say Marquette's at least got a 1 out of 3 shot in that game.
Tennessee beat Bama. So Bama's 25-4. They lost to Tennessee, Gonzaga, UConn, and unranked one. For sure.
Marquette can beat Bama.
And they got blown out by Oklahoma. Blown out.
I'm not saying they would beat Bama, but they can beat Bama. And that's the difference. That's the beauty of the tournament. The beauty of the NCAA tournament. Second best postseason behind the NFL playoffs.
I say it's better, but one there. That's better.
And the reason why I say that, in those 2 postseasons, every game is a game 7. All of them. And the reason I think the NFL is better is because too often the basketball championship games, they're competitive, but they're not the type of thing that absolutely grabs you and goes down to the wire every time. I would say at least 75% of the Super Bowls we've seen in the last decade to 2 decades have just been spectacular games, number one. But number 2, the world's watching. The whole planet watches the Super Bowl. The NCAA tournament, most of us don't care because our brackets are done or our teams are out. I think with the NCAA tournament, for those who just joined us, thank you for popping in. We're at a break of the game right now. But the NCAA tournament, I mean, we watch because we're filling out brackets. That's why so many people love the first and second round. They love those rounds more than they love the last.
I like the Final Four.
Final Four's fun. The first day of the Final Four is spectacular.
Yeah, that's the best part.
But the championship game is like,
it's on Monday night.
Yeah.
It's on Monday night. Same for college football. It's on Monday night.
Yeah. The world's watching the Super Bowl. And 7 or 8 times out of 10, it delivers. It delivers maybe the best game of the year in many cases. I mean, that's why the NFL playoffs have the best. Every postseason in sports is fantastic, but the Bucks deliver the best. Ooh. Off the ball foul by Portis against Booker. Hard push.
2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
And Milwaukee's only up by 4, 73-69.
Who wins the NBA Finals poll result? 61% say the Bucks, 23 Suns, other East team 7%, other West team 7%, 13 votes. Hey, Vic Tube, good to see you.
Vic Tube.
It'll pop up in a second.
Okay.
I vote YouTube feed.
Okay.
On my thing. Okay, let's pull this up.
And we got ourselves an and 1 with Middleton.
Where is it? I'm trying to get the game day for the Brewers games.
This is the kind of day when Big Tube,
Hey, there you are.
This is the kind of day where you go to Mass in Milwaukee at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Maybe go to Jay-Z if they're 9 o'clock. Take the walk if it's a beautiful day. Take the walk from 12th and Wisconsin Avenue to 6th and Highland, 6th and Juneau.
39 and sunny right now in Milwaukee.
Take the less than a mile walk over there. Pop over to the 4th Street side. Go to Mecca Sports Bar. Get yourself some cheese curds, some mac and cheese. If you're 21 or older, have yourself a really good beer. Maybe one of the sausages over at the Milwaukee Ale House, not Milwaukee Ale House, the Milwaukee Brat House. World-class sausage there. Great bratwurst. Sit, eat outside if it's a warmer day than today. Right in that courtyard, right by Fiserv Forum. Enjoy the sunshine. Miss free throws, all right. 75-70 Milwaukee. enjoy the sunshine, head in for a noon tip-off. Bucks win the game, hopefully. You leave, head back for a favorite drink. If you're still hungry, grab some sort of like a pizza at Brick 3 or a nightcap type of deal at get some cheese curds, get some bratwurst over at the Milwaukee Brat House or any one of a number of great spots over on 3rd Street. It's a great day. Great, fun, fantastic Sunday.
MLB.com is being extremely stupid right now.
Oh.
It's not being nice to me. I'm trying to get so you see this, Daddy? You see that? How it has that for like Blue Jays?
Okay.
I'm trying to get the same thing for Blues Rockies, and it's not working.
Well, it's spring training for them too.
Sure.
It's spring training for them.
Michigan leads Wisconsin 35-27 at the half.
As I'd expect with the game being in Michigan. Missed free throw after Connaughton just got a horrible call against him. We're under a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Milwaukee 75, Phoenix 70.
How you doing today, Vic?
Runner by Middleton, not there. And a charge call.
I'm going to stick a link into the chat. If anyone wants to join, I made a bracket pool for March Madness, so you can sign up now.
Excellent.
Because why not?
Sure.
You know, stick your best bracket in there. I already have my bracket set up whenever it comes out. Mid-5th, Twins beating the Titans 6-2.
Excellent.
Not excellent.
Oh, misunderstood.
6-2.
Okay, now I understand it. I'm reacting to other things.
Oh.
My bad. I just thought about this. We have some musical friends. We should recruit someone to do like a halftime concert with us. Have some actual halftime entertainment. That would be cool. A halftime show, post-game show. We can do that. Set that up.
Well, you find the bracket sign-up page on ESPN. There we go. Instagram challenge.
And Booker's at the line, 34.9 left. Milwaukee up 4, now only up 3. Phoenix is doing in this game what DePaul did to Marquette in the very same arena last night. Just whittling away at a double-digit lead. And Javon Carter just missed a 3, and Phoenix can tie it. Oh. This is scary. 1.5 second differential between shot and game clock here. As they play a one-on-one game. Which usually doesn't pan out. Booker there. Mid-range, yep, he cuts the lead to 1.
Click that link to join.
And it's going to be 75-74 Milwaukee at the end of 3.
Click the link I put in the chat to join. Good to hear you, Vic. Good to see you, Vic.
The Sisters of St. Francis of Assisi or the School Sisters of St. Francis on 27th Street are praying Jesus, Mary, Joseph, help our Bucks. And I know that because we know one of them.
Oh,
yeah, Sister Joel.
What street did you say?
27th Street, back in Milwaukee.
27th and
27th and south side of Milwaukee.
Yeah, I said 27th and Lake.
No. It'd be around 27th and Lincoln.
Oh,
maybe a little north of there.
Okay.
Yeah. School Sisters of St. Francis in Milwaukee. Look them up. Man.
I told you.
No, the School Sisters of St. Francis.
Oh,
At first I said St. Francis of Assisi, and then I switched it up to what I think she actually is, which is the School Sisters of St. Francis. Which is not the School Sisters of St. Francis of Assisi. It's the School Sisters of St. Francis.
Oh, that's right.
You know?
Sorry. I see.
Yep. It's 27th and what?
No, Layton and Lapham.
Layton Boulevard is 27th Street.
Oh, it is okay. That's Lapham.
So they're a hop, skip, and a jump from Leon's Frozen Custard, which is really good. If you're in Milwaukee.
Skip and a jump from Leon's?
Yep, they're on 27th in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, they are. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Oklahoma.
No relation to the Oklahoma Sooners or the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Yeah, it's a hop skip. Yeah.
Now, if you had
I didn't know they were.
Mike Gundy on the corner of 27th and Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and he all of a sudden just looked at the street sign and went, "I'm a man. I'm 40." That's bad. I know.
Oh, also, the tournament teams will be selected in 14 days, 3 hours, 16 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Not like he's counting down. Not like he's counting down.
ESPN's counting down, not me.
Oh, they can do the countdown for us.
Um,
They absolutely can.
I don't want to start. I'm trying to create another back bracket. There. That's better.
Man.
But, yeah. So, well, the MLB app is sending me a notification that the Brewers game is starting, but it does not have the setup that actually gives me the starting lineups, which is what I was wondering about.
Okay, everyone.
There, I got it. Woo!
I was just about to call for everyone. Don't look at the app, by the way.
Okay.
But I was actually going to ask for all of you to join in with me and do the Price is Right sound. The Price is Right loser horn. You know what that sound is?
Okay, so also just wanting to put Brewers lineups today for any Brewers fans. Against the Rockies, it's Owen Miller, Keston Hiura, Josh Van Meter, John Singleton, Joey Leemer, South, Frelick, Peyton Henry, Bryce Terang, and Blake Perkins with who's on the mound for today? We've got Robert Gasser.
Okay, Phoenix just took a lead. 76-75, 11-26 left in the fourth.
Against the
It's getting dangerous.
A's, it's Urias, Anderson, Caratini, Voit, Telez, Naquin, Toro, Bolt, and Harrison with Junk on the mound. Jansen Junk. That's a good name.
Extremely good name. Now, is it spelled J-U-N-K?
J-U-N-K. Jansen Junk.
Why would... Unless there's some derivation from a different language.
Probably is.
Why would you want to be called Junk?
That's the last
Why would your
name.
family name want to be Junk?
Because that's the last name. Yeah, we don't, who knows the origin of
There's probably a
someone's
reason.
family names.
The Suns are challenging the last call with the ball going out of bounds off the Suns. I
Good
think they
call,
probably
refs.
would win that.
Good call, refs. Good call.
I think Phoenix is going to get the ball back with a 1-point lead.
Dang it.
It's getting scary.
Yeah, I'm about to change the banner to 440.
Oh. Speaking of, I need all of you to send some prayers out. We need to send prayers out for this.
Oh, that, yeah.
This is our drive.
Well, that's all right.
This is our drive that has held all our video, as well as a lot of other key documents in my life. It just went today. We have a year's worth of vlogs on here, along with a lot of other key documents that need to still exist. when this is all done.
So it's that. It's not the computer.
It's this.
What happened?
It's unreadable. It's corrupt and unreadable.
Oh, well, that's weird.
I mean, we could try it here
Well, go ahead.
if you have the right type of thing.
I do. This is a new computer, so
I can feel it trying to be accessed.
it's gonna say give it a sec.
I can feel it working. Removable disk detective. Open files app. Let's see if it works.
Oh.
Okay.
There's stuff. There's videos.
It's reading things that I can't. Yeah, you back up. Back up to the top.
Back over this one.
Up here.
Hold on. What do you mean? What? This?
We may be seeing the rescue of an entire year of vlogs right now.
What do you want?
Okay, expand this whole thing.
Expand it.
Okay, now go to My Passport. Videos. Okay, scroll down.
Okay, 1 sec. Let me delete this. That's mine.
Go to Sourcey Stories. Scroll down. Go to Philly. 76-75 Phoenix, 11-12 left.
Philly. Okay.
Daniel McKeon,
Hi,
thank you
Daniel.
for coming in.
And I'm guessing this is not a raid from USD because I don't think he's live right
So we thank you.
Okay.
Go to scroll down to Museum of American Revolution, or any of these, just any of these.
now. Okay.
Just grab one
We'll go with this. It's on
and see if you can play one of the QuickTime videos. Oh my gosh. I think he's just saved our channel.
Yeah.
Literally, you were just watching him save our vlogs
And all your
as we
documents.
speak.
Yeah.
Yes.
There it all is.
So we're going to keep this in here, and after we're
we
done.
we got to go back to that pizza place.
That was a good pizza place.
That was good pizza.
It's a video that we'll show you from the Museum of the American Revolution.
Okay, so it's not the drive.
Well, it is, at least in terms of how it's being read on either this or that computer, which is our main computer.
This is a 2021 Chromebook. So
I don't know.
it's a good Chromebook, I'll tell you that much. I mean, it doesn't. If you're looking to get a computer, I do recommend a 2021 Chromebook.
Okay, and remind me, is Chromebook?
Google.
It's owned by Google, but does it run? Is it Apple or is it IBM based?
Hold on. I can go back to that. Is Chromebook Apple or IBM?
Come on, Middleton. Oh, unlucky. Phoenix with a 3-point lead on the ball. What in the world is happening?
Well, it doesn't use
6-point lead.
It doesn't use Apple.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't use Apple. I know that much.
This is sickening.
It does not use Apple.
Phoenix is up
It does
6.
It does not use Apple because it can't use Apple because
Okay.
it's Google.
Then once we're done here,
Uh-huh.
once this game's over, I'm going to need to use that to upload some very important key documents.
Oh, fun.
But upload it to my personal drive. Showing an old Heilman's old style and a Pabst Blue Ribbon sign
No, I
in Bayview.
I literally got there's everything.
I found out an interesting stat this week, and I learned this from my work at KYW News Radio here in Philadelphia. In New Jersey, there is a law that says that you can only have one bar, one liquor license for every 3,000 people in your city. In Milwaukee, there is one bar for every 435. If it tells you just how too many people in Milwaukee have drinking problems in my hometown, that explains it.
Look, that's literally everything.
Okay. You may have just saved my life. There's
My-
cheese curds coming out of
my-
that.
oh, thank you.
I don't know when, but they're going to be cheese
I
curds.
was gonna say it's my computer, but I'll take the credit if it means I can t-shirts.
Man.
Yeah, I've got oh, that is a lot. Oh, should work, it's just not open. Oh, my computer's just being glitchy. Is that the problem? Yes, it is. I can't get rid of that tab. And we have that up, so
Right.
leave. Now let's try to access it again. Files.
Okay, yeah, we've got it.
Yeah,
We're good.
all.
We're good. I mean, I have not just like all our videos, but like my life key documents, like a book is in there.
Yeah.
So that's critical stuff. That is some critical scroll.
Look at that. There's our Packers Ravens stuff.
Yeah.
All of it. Even the bloopers. That's a lot of bloopers.
Yes.
And that's a lot of epidemic sound.
Oh yeah. Just you. UST is not live.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I know it's just Daniel because UST is
Yeah.
live until 7 p.m. tonight.
Oh, they're showing the kid videos. They're showing the kid videos. That's awesome.
Harley Davidson thing.
Yes. By the way, if Milwaukee ever gets an MLS team, it needs to be the Milwaukee Motor.
You need to suggest
Orange
that.
and black.
You need to suggest that for the
Sure, I do. They're doing a contest.
Oh, those are the fireworks going off. Look at that.
Oh yeah, at the start of the game.
Yeah. I was just clicking on random clips. Let's see if I can find something from the end of the game. I'm just messing around.
Let's watch the game. That's what we're
Okay.
here for.
Okay.
We're not here to mess around and watch people watching us watch
Okay.
our old video.
8379.
Yeah, come on. You gotta get on him. You have to get on him. Wide open 3-pointer, and it's a 3-possession lead for Phoenix. This is just demoralizing. There's an answer. All right. All right, Drew.
Thank you.
Now you got to lock down on defense, guys. All right, come on. Oh,
Break.
that's over the backboard. That's our ball. That's our ball. That's right, Landale.
Landale, the bench
Go sit down.
guy.
Go sit down. Chris Paul almost in a look pass there to Landale to set up one of the threes. And then Drew's answer back. By the way, the guys calling the game on ABC today each have Wisconsin connections.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about that.
I missed that.
Yeah, but I don't know the second one. I know the first one.
Well, Dave Pash being a Madison
Yeah.
native.
What about you?
Hubie was the assistant coach of the Bucks in their Kareem heydays. Brooke Lopez! Boom! 86-84. Right back at you. 8 minutes left. All right, we got something here. Stay on him defensively. There you go. Altering shots.
By the way, the Brewers are up 1-0 over the Rockies early.
Splash Mountain with the 3-point, 25-foot set shot.
And Brewers A's just got underway. So,
Okay. 11 on the 24-second clock for Phoenix. Yeah. All these leagues should use the same 3-point line. They should use the same 24-second clock. They should use the same whatever it is.
who did the hope? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Are we watching the game or are you watching the Brewers?
I'm not watching the
Well, then we
Brewers.
got to pay attention to this game.
Okay.
That's why we're here.
Oh, okay, it wasn't. Hold on.
And Phoenix just dumped.
Dang it, deep.
Okay. All right. Can we get back to us, please?
Yeah.
Oh, Lopez almost there. And you just leave. Oh, they got lucky because they left Chris Paul wide open for a layup. Grayson Allen. Oh, way to get your own rebound. Almost a three-point
Two
putback.
terrible shots.
Yeah, that's the problem. You got to be accurate with the shooting, dude. Down 4 with 7 minutes left. You got to do better. Got to do better. And Crowder just lets him drive past him. And they get the putback on the shot. Come on, Crowder. That's why we brought you here. We brought you for your defense. Can't let that happen. There you go, Drew.
4-point game.
90-86. All right.
Defense.
Defense. Defense. Defense. Oh, they wide open. Just nobody underneath to guard Booker. Nobody. 6-point game. The best part of the Bucks season so far has been their defense. Best in the game. Number 1 in the NBA, and they're failing today in the clutch. Yeah, it certainly helps when Giannis is there. And they're missing him big time today. I mean,
Aiton.
do you want to see an example of why Giannis should be an MVP candidate and should be the MVP? Here it is. They're down 8 to Phoenix at home, a team they should beat and beat handily. With 5:47 left, they're down 8. This shouldn't be happening.
Oh, you got a text.
This should not be happening. Actually, 2 texts. One is about a women's golfer. 2 is that mommy, Anana mommy, is currently at the Kohl's store that we're going to head to next after we're done. So we need to text her when we're done because she has your suit.
Oh, she does?
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. As all of you YouTubers are paying attention to the saga of the kid and his new suit that we're getting tailored. But we have to exchange it first. This kid's going real good for his confirmation. We're gonna have to publish photos. This kid is gonna look amazing.
I got that fit check.
You're gonna be in GQ.
Fit check.
You're gonna be in GQ. Especially because of the tie you picked out of my batch.
Uh-huh.
You picked the one you love the most. I mean, he's going to look amazing.
I got that fit check. Stop playing with me.
And no, he will not have an orange dress shirt.
No, that's not my favorite dress shirt. I don't like orange that much.
You like my blue dress shirts.
Those are good. Because blue,
Because
gold,
blue's awesome.
green.
Especially blue and gold.
Yeah.
Even more than green. So I love Bucks green and Packers green.
Green isn't a great dress shirt unless you're at a Packers game.
Right.
Like, it's just not a great color
Right.
unless you're at a Bucks or a Packers game.
Or an Eagles.
Or
We like Eagles too.
Go Birds, yeah.
Go Bird, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should see.
Go support the Philly Sports Guy.
I was going to say,
Great Instagram channel and YouTube
you
channel.
should IG him and see if he wants to come along with us next weekend.
I'm sure he's going to be occupied in some other fashion.
Him,
Plus, why would he want to be on our channel? He's got
because him and Knicker Butts.
20-some thousand Instagram followers.
On YouTube, he's only got like 2K.
He's also an absolute class act.
Yes, he is.
absolute class act of a fan. I mean, he's as passionate and as, I mean, just off the chain emotional as a lot of Philly sports fans are, as the majority are. But he's a nice guy. That's the difference. He's actually a nice guy. Oh, Black Topolis right there. Brooke Lopez. He's like, no. Don't bring that stuff in here. Don't bring that. Ooh, did he get away with a goaltend? He made it right at the top of the shot. But Milwaukee's down 7. They need to work and work big time. All right, blanket him. There you go. Force a turnover.
You just need to unplug and replug it in because it did like some.
I don't want to unplug.
No, because I got this notification that's saying that like something, the files like you're gonna have to unplug it and replug so it fixes itself.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Cody.
Cody! Thank you for stopping in. Remind me where Cody's from.
Bama.
That's right. We have a huge Alabama contingent.
I mean, that's his profile picture.
If Marquette plays Bama in the tournament, we may have to host a combo platter party of just game watching fans from both teams on this channel because we have such an Alabama fan contingent among our group.
We'd have to get Ballard Sports Media on.
We'd have to have Tide Guy.
Yes.
Man, but I've got my Marquette people too. So
Oh, yeah. On play defense.
I still remember all those times in my college computer football game back in the 90s. When I programmed Marquette in as a team, and they'd be winning national championships, and they'd be battling Bama for a lot of those. I mean, big play passing game up against that traditional Bama style football from back in the day. Oh, I love that blue hooded zip. That Bucks blue hooded zip in the first row. Man, I'd love to pick that up. That's like $150, I bet.
Yes, Cody.
Amen.
And speaking of baseball, I just got the notification that A's up 1-0 on the Brewers.
Preseason. Whatever. All right.
94-88.
6-point game. Defense, you got to do something here. You have to do something.
Come on, Joey.
Need some stops. Oh my gosh. You're letting Chris Paul. Oh, turnover. Chris Paul can't be doing that. Offensive foul.
Send it the other way. 4:30 left here.
All right, come on. Oh, open
Crowder.
3, Crowder.
Boom!
Halfway home. Cut the lead in half, 94-91, Phoenix.
Dyser form on its feet now.
Oh, he knows what those cheers are like from back in his days at Marquette.
D-Book, it's good.
Yeah, 5-point game. If we can keep trading 3s for 2s, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
But they got to start hitting their 3s and hitting everything, period.
Holiday.
No, not that time. Yep. Oh, what a job by Milton to get that ball.
Crowder.
2-point game. 2 in a row for Crowder.
And the Bucks bench is alive and well, and Giannis is in Javon Carter's face.
Yes, I love it.
Just because why not? Just having some fun with his teammate.
2-point game. Come on.
Gotta walk him down here.
We saw the stats earlier that Crowder is not as good of a playoff 3-point shooter as he is regular season. The numbers bear it out.
Yeah.
But he's been clutch here. 2-point game.
Oh.
Stay under control.
Saved.
Stay under control. Okay. Oh, behind the back. Oh, way to rotate the ball and save it.
In goals.
Oh, ball movement. Drew Holiday. Tie game, baby.
Favorite baseball player? Herbert? I don't know.
You nail it, Braden. You nail it. Currently?
Who's my favorite Blues player right now?
Man.
like Burns.
Corbin Burns, I'd say.
Either Burns or Adames.
Yeah.
I like Burns. I like Adames. I like Rowdy.
Oh, Ronnie Tellez, gotta love him. I mean, and also a class person.
Oh yeah. So,
I remember the story of when there was a Brewers fan who lost his mom and had gone to the game, and he found out about it. And Tellez lost his mom at an early age. And he's like, kid, I know what you're going through. And they had a time to just talk and be together and talk over that stuff. I mean, for him to go out of his way to do that, that's a dang good human being.
yeah. Tellez and Urias representing Team Mexico.
True.
Next month in the World Baseball Classic. Go Team USA.
Okay.
Go Team Italy.
Yeah. Is Burnsy pitching for USA?
No.
Should be.
Devin Williams
True.
is the only
Nice.
Brewer pitching. Only Brewer on Team USA.
Jeez.
Our pitching is pretty weak. It's like Merrill Kelly, Brady Singer. It's not that good.
And also now Wilson Contreras.
William
Contreras, sorry about
but
that.
he's not on Team USA.
Right. But they Brewer nonetheless.
Yeah.
3 minutes. Tied at 96. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Bucks. Oh, there you go, Lopez.
Oh, Aiden out. Bucks ball.
On them.
Let's go, Bucks.
Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks.
Let's go, Bucks.
All right. This is where being playoff and championship tested helps.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to the line. He's going to the line.
Wow. Bucks can take the
Brooks
lead.
Brooke Lopez is going to the line. Great dish by Chris Paul, but the fact that Lopez got there to block that shot, that's why he's a defensive player of the year, but at least a candidate.
He is the defensive player of the year in my mind.
And he almost just gave the Bucks the lead. He's going back to the line.
Well, he didn't go to the line the first time, but he gets there. DeAndre Ayton is.
He's like, looking almost as flabbergasted as Coach Bud did earlier.
Aiden from the Bahamas.
Can we use your vacation home? To give the Bucks the lead here. Ah! He can hit 25-foot set shots, and he can't hit free throws.
Oh.
That's crazy. All right, bro.
Lead.
Keep it cool. Keep it
Boom!
cool. Boom!
Bucks up
Bucks
one.
got the lead back.
And Giannis is
All right,
in the
defense.
zone on the bench.
All right, defense. 2:37 left.
Let's go, defense!
2:37 left. Lock on him. Runner not there. Who's the foul on? It's on us. Like some sort of off the ball rebound foul on Ingles, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ingles
man.
known as one of the NBA's top trash talkers.
Jay Crowder is just it's just apoplectic
Great vocabulary.
on rare occasion. Come on.
Something good.
He got that first free throw.
So,
Tie game.
97-97. CP3 can take the lead here.
Let's see this. Yeah, Eagles just like touched him like this in the back, just like a gentle love tap. That's not a foul.
Weak sauce.
That's like Buffalo Wild Wings' absolute weakest of weak sauce is weak sauce.
That's a no sauce wing.
That's a no sauce wing, dude. How can you call that? 2:18 left. Milwaukee down 1. Milwaukee up 2. 3 by Holiday.
Giannis is going crazy.
Oh, he's dancing on that hurt quad.
2 minutes left.
Better be careful.
Bucks swarming Booker.
198 Milwaukee. 2 minutes left. Oh man.
Booker.
Oh man. Stay on him. Stay on him. Double team. Puts a shot over a double team.
No good.
And they
miss.
left him open for a rebound,
Ingles.
but he missed that one, and the Bucks get it back with Ingles.
Holiday has it.
Stay under control.
Ingles got hit out of his hands. Holiday
136.
lost it.
Okay, 12 to shoot. Come on. Okay. 4-3 to shoot. Put it up. Oh, and Paul steals it. What a waste of a possession.
Booker.
Because he kept the hold of the ball too long, Drew. You got to have your teammates help you out there. Phoenix can take the lead with a 3 here.
Crowder on Paul.
And Paul gets a pick set and
missed
it. Middleton with the board. Thank you.
1 minute left.
Okay, under control. Now let your teammates help you, Drew. You don't need to take the shot yourself.
Wasting some
Help
clock.
each other.
10 left.
Help each other. Set picks. Get open. Pass the ball. Pass the ball, Drew. What are you doing? Jeez. And it goes the other way because he again hogged the ball. 2 straight possessions. I love this guy so often with the way he plays this game. But 2 straight possessions, he's cost them points.
What are they looking at here?
We're looking at a stuck phone or a stuck feed. Come on, Slang. Work.
Go.
Oh, I think we have a restarted Google feed here. Yeah, Chromecast is out.
Oh, well, it's coming back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back. We'll be back in a sec.
Still have to reset it then. Oh, and for this to be happening in the final minute. Ah! Okay, we'll get the game back. Getting it back on my screen.
Oh, commercial.
They're a commercial. Talking Reptile, talking about car insurance. A Reptile talking about car insurance. In between the moments of this great drama.
Yeah, so let's talk about this game. 198, the Bucks lead with 39 left. The Bucks outscoring Phoenix 25-24 in this fourth quarter.
Oh, this has just been crazy.
For the Suns, Ayton with 22, Paul with 18, Booker with 21, Okaji with 11 on the Milwaukee side. Holiday with 32.
Yeah, but that's just numbers. The story of the game has been Phoenix's comeback. And how they came back from 10 down.
You know, Lopez 20, 47, Middleton 11. I mean, no Giannis today.
Oh, they win this game without Giannis.
Whew. Phoenix is a good basketball team. I mean, obviously they don't have Kevin Durant, but they are a really good basketball team.
Yes. Cody, I'd love this. Cody, I would love this. I might not like the matchup in the end, but I'd love to see the Brewers get there.
I'll take the Phillies-Dodgers in LCS.
More probable, sadly. All right, Phoenix has got the ball.
Booker
trying to post up.
mid-range. It's good.
Ball away mid-range. We're tied.
33 left. 100.
All right. And Holiday's immediately fouled. And I like that foul because it means the Bucks can put themselves in a position where they get 2 possessions and Phoenix only gets 1.
Yeah.
I like that. But you got to hit your free throw. Oh, and they're not going to shoot free throws here. It's an inbound situation because it's the first foul in the final 2 minutes for Phoenix.
I see the Brewers being I see it being the Phillies is the 1, the Dodgers is the 2, the Brewers is the 3, Braves 4.
Oh, well, Dave Patrick's pink tie. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Braves 4, Padres 5, Mets 6. I see the Mets beating the Brewers and
7.
the Braves beating the Padres. So then it would be Braves Maybe Mets, Phils, Braves, Dodgers. Dodgers win, Phils win. Phils beat the Dodgers. Phils go to the World Series.
Yeah. Makes sense. And there's Hubie Brown, who's like, who goes back to like pre-Christ biblical times from the era of BC.
How old is he?
He's older than basketball. He knows more about the game maybe than any other human being. And he's still
89.
He is still a fantastic color commentator.
89 years old.
He's as old as Bob Uecker.
Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2005.
That's what I want. I want ABC to bring in Uke to do play-by-play of a game with Hubie Brown. That would be classic.
I want them on football commentary.
You gotta have a game that at least one of them know.
But no baseball play-by-play guy with
With a basketball guy doing football. But, if you're going to do it, though, it needs to be on April Fool's Day. Have Bob Uecker doing the NBA on April Fool's Day with Hubie Brown.
XFL. XFL game.
Okay, here we go. 2-for-1 situation. Get it up. Come on. Brock Lopez! We've got a 2-point lead, and we might get the ball back. 24.8 left. Phoenix is going to call timeout. They're probably going to use as much of that as they can. Now you have got to guard the 3-point shot.
The Bucks have a guarantee the ball back. Almost.
Almost. Because Phoenix can run the clock down, and the amount of time that the ball's in the air after the shot goes off, they still technically could get the last shot off.
Yeah.
But it would have to be perfectly timed. Man, Brook beat 3 defenders to get the layup off in time. Oh, the great Ben Baker, assistant coach.
Stay, Vin. Stay. Don't leave us.
Oh, man.
There is a Bucks assistant that is being interviewed for the Hawks job, but it's not being somebody else.
Best defense of the season now. Play best defense of the
Let's
season.
go, defense!
Best defense of the year. Right now.
Fear the deer.
Oh, man.
Monty Williams, Phoenix's head coach. Phenomenal coach. Both of these guys are phenomenal coaches, Bud and Monty. Okay, so Phoenix
Ball being down.
to inbound. Ingles defending them.
The inbounds point is right about at the area where the top of the 3-point line would be.
Alton Booker.
Clock draining under 20 seconds now. He's one-on-one with Drew, our best defender, and he beats our best defender, but lost the ball. All right, Lopez! Foul called. Defense wins championships, baby.
Lopez talking.
Ooh, there's an argument going on of some sort.
On one side of the court, Jay and Drew are happy.
And there goes our sling.
Big Al sling. Get better, sling. Get better.
We're getting it fixed here.
Get better.
Okay.
Yes, Braden. Greatest defense. Oh, dang it. There, got the save.
Defense wins championships. All right.
Okay,
Ingles is going to the line.
let's go, Joe.
Come on.
What's up? It's
Yes!
Bucks lead by 3.
One more. This game might be history. There's still 11.3 seconds left. So Phoenix could still get some possessions in. But at least gives you control for the moment. It at least gives you control for the moment. This free throw. Come on. Come on, Eagles. Deep breath. That's right. That's right. Oh, he missed! And Phoenix gets it back.
Oh, they're calling it Phoenix ball.
Yep.
That's the right call. I should say
Yeah,
that.
that was unfortunately a good call.
Timeout, Bucks.
Oh, these are the moments you both dread and love as a sports fan.
Oh, Braden.
Oh, they're challenging. Bucks are challenging. I don't think they're going to win this challenge, but you should challenge.
Well, let's see the review here.
Okay.
Phoenix. That's off Phoenix. That's off.
It depends upon if Middleton's fingers were touching at the same time.
Phoenix touched it
no. I think Middleton touched it. I think Middleton touched it after Ross did. Watch his left hand push the ball.
They're both touching. I think the fingertip was off Phoenix last.
No, I think it was Middleton.
That's 50-50 call.
And if it's 50-50 on, like
Maybe.
you can.
Oh, that?
But who is the second hand?
That's Ross's.
You know what?
That was Ross's hand.
You might be right here.
Yeah, that's Ross. That's Ross's hand.
You might be right.
It's extremely close. They both touched it, but that's off Ross. That should be Bucks ball with 10.6 left.
This is why you have challenges. This is why you have replay. Get it right. I don't care how long it takes. Get it right. When championships are sometimes decided on replays like this, you get it right.
Off of Middleton. Ross touches it. Middleton leaves. Off of Ross's hands. That's Bucks ball.
And you know what? I can tell by that angle because the spin of the basketball changes when Ross's left hand touches it. Watch the spin of the ball.
Yep.
It spins there, and it spins it even more when Ross's left hand goes off it.
You got to get the right call here. Milwaukee ball.
I hope you're reading lips right.
I think I was.
Yes, and I think Braden 21
call
agrees.
Overturned.
Beautiful.
Call
Beautiful.
overturned.
They got it right. They got it right.
Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks.
Now they got it inbound.
Go, Bucks.
And I know Phoenix is going to foul here. So you got to get the in ball in and then hit your free throws. That's what's going to happen.
Eagles.
All right. We got it. We got it.
Holiday.
Foul.
10 left.
Okay. All right, man.
Can't one, and this
You
thing's
can
over.
make up for your mistakes earlier when holding on to the ball too much by hitting these free throws. He almost cost us a game with hogging the ball in those two possessions. All right, come on.
The first.
Come on.
It's up. It's
Yes.
good. Bucks
2-possession
104.
lead.
Suns
2-possession lead.
100.
All right. This is big too. Every point's big. Rebound. Oh, they're fighting for it. Phoenix got it. Oh, but they're being delayed getting it down court. Long pass to Booker. Ain't gonna go. But a foul, 3-point range by Ingles. So it's gonna be 3 free throws. But Milwaukee's at 4 with 0.9 left. So the only way Phoenix can win this game.
Oh, that's a weak foul. Booker went into Ingles. That's weak. That's weak.
That is one of the worst foul calls I can remember. That was one of the
and
it's justice. That miss is justice. That miss by Booker is justice for a ridiculously bad call. Love it. Now he has to make this, which he does, and he's going to have to purposely miss in a way where Phoenix gets the ball into 3-point range to tie it. That's the only way Phoenix can stay in this game. So the Bucks have to defend the 3-point line on this free throw because you know Phoenix is going to try and tap it out. You know he's going to purposely miss. That's it!
Woo!
Bucks win! Bucks win!
Woo!
Woo! What a heck of a game. Wow. Phoenix challenged him like crazy. Braden, 21, you have been awesome. Thank you for joining us. This was great. Oh, what a game. I was so scared they were going to blow that lead, and they did. But this team's had so many great character wins in recent years, and this is one of them. This is one of them. That's what champions do.
Yeah.
Champions win these kind of games when they're challenged like that. And they got the job done. I'm still mad about those possessions by Drew Holiday, but he did his job.
Cody, we were live for last night.
College basketball.
Oh,
He's
college
asked baseball.
No, no.
We might be. We'll see.
I'm not.
We'll see.
College World Series, that's it.
Right, but maybe some of the games around here.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see what
I'm not a big college baseball guy in general.
I think it's worth a shot at trying. We'll see.
I mean, I've watched it before.
Yeah. I
But
love watching the College World Series. That's fun.
yeah, that's it.
That's fun. Milwaukee 104, Phoenix 101. It's been a blast to do 2 games in less than 24 hours, kid. I'm not sure how often we're going to do that,
Yeah.
but we got one coming up Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Bucks, Sixers, our 2 favorite teams. Milwaukee transplants living in Philadelphia.
Let's go, Bucks!
We're with our Bucks with mad respect for the Sixers.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely mad respect. And we're with them any other game. Any other game. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. Join us then. For those who haven't, what should people do?
Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
Follow us on social media. Just go to linktree.com/SoulG Stories
It's
for
all there. It's all there. For little buddy. I'm the old fart bowling. Bucks loving daddy.
So long from the SoulG Sports Studio
Bob Uecker.
in Philadelphia.
Bob Uecker, let's get you calling an NBA game sometime.
See you, everybody.
Go. Bucks. Go.
Woo!